That's close enough. Who are you? Oh, it's you. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to... All right, but my name's Cassia. We didn't want to get involved, but our unit was wiped out by no... Well, we came here hoping to find something because he made me promise I'd stay here and wait for him. I figured you'd be interested in So you ready to go now? I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
If you are reading this, you stand...
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all of my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man. Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me."
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices: death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Aldrius. was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you. To myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice, and yet, in the end, death was the better option. store to stop you from making the same mistake. And now, you ignore my words and come searching for the key.
Что это
Stay
было?
away.
Сюда!
I hid that key for a reason. You're making a mistake.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
We're not supposed to talk to new people till they've seen the Jarl. My what? My story? Oh, I'm not. Oh, Horrible said I should only a way out. Oh no, I can't leave. Oh, all right.
You there? Where did you come from?
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
A what?
Oh, it's the first day of less. I guess you hit your head pretty hard. Look, you seem a little... Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Follow me. So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage, and potato.
If you have goods, the merchants at the market up ahead will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us.
Morning, Gulvar.
Morning, Nismar.
Above us is the sun under the ground. It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me.
What bothers me is the citadel folk. Take Jormund, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us. Just look at him.
Yeah, Jormund, you're a really big man, aren't you?
Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your strapping new friend, Gulvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl. There'll be time for you to get your claws into our friend here later.
I look forward to it. You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden Sentinel, tonight. Just about everyone's there after dark.
Be careful with Rastasia. She... well... it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's a small city after all. Only 24 of us at the moment. 23 if you don't count Brandis, who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive. This is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Gulver, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Jarl's farm, not trudging dirt into his citadel.
Hjorman, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulver. Remember that.
How could I forget? Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Stop by for a chat anytime you like.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Yormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we? It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though. And so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel. No crime, no conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors. Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law. It's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
Oh, welcome. I'm Gaia. Do come and say hello when you're free.
Always got her nose buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. You should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing. This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our Kukusanchi. She does her best with what she has, which isn't much. Now let's head up to the floor.
You wouldn't want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
Oh,
right.
I remember
So
the
we're about
first
to meet
time
Jarl
I met the
Metellus.
Jarl. I was
There's a
so
couple of things
nervous.
you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression. First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his, and we're all his guests. Second, he's very protective of this place, and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour, and you should be fine. This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there. Alright, you're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with it, Jarl, and I'll see you around. Have you spoken with the Jarl yet?
The Jarl's wait. What? Did you say? No use talking to me, young un. Used to be vigilant. You make sure you put some distance between you. Didn't catch a word. And I'll be honest, being deaf ain't half so bad as you'd think. No one bothering you, asking questions.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name? It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city? I sent you here. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us? That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' lore. This is bad. Yes, you see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' lore to frighten my people into obedience. And it's worked, so far. Let me think. You're arriving. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another. I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have... As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately. I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you. And of course, if you decide to stay... Now what do you say? Will you help me? No. What do you mean, no? Don't you Look, don't think you're getting out of here alive without my help. Now get out of my citadel and come back once you're willing to see sense. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, that's... Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where... If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail. Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed? Of course. What do you want me to clarify? I need you to You must work out who... As Jarl, I authorize... You're welcome. Now, was there something else? I'll talk to you soon, I hope.
got my eye on ya. Sorry, young'un. No idea. Still can't hear ya.
No. Hey there. Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father. Or, at least, that's what he tells. And the worst part is, I don't even know why he adopted me in the first place. I mean, he doesn't seem to care. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat. He really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know? And he and his friends don't do any work. Everything gets done, but don't just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him. You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? I'm almost 18. I want to have fun, like normal girls my age. Or do anything to take my mind. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. I don't want to drink it, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place. You got some? Well done. Now, take it down to Asanshi in the kitchen and see if you can squeeze her for information. It'll be hilarious. All right. See you later.
I'm a little busy, but... What do you... Why, you think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you, too? Forget it. Well, fine. My story? I'm the Citadel cook. That. Seems like a lot. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me. I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. If I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill. I got myself trapped in here for a good reason. No way I'm going back up there. So, no. Is that what I think it is? Can I have it? Whatever you want. I could give you food or information. You find out all sorts of secrets. Well, there's Marius. He's growing plants in his room that can really only be used for making poisons. Not sure what he's up to, but it's nothing good. Have you met Saphira Indomitus downstairs? Saphira despises that rude bastard. I don't blame her. Not that she'd ever say it to his face. There's barely enough food to feed everyone in the city, but the Jarl insists on double rations. I don't see... The Jarl told me to stop saying this, but I think this citadel is haunted. I swear I've heard wailings in the halls. Oh, gods, I've missed this. So good. Oh, my God, that's good. A little weak, heavy on the nightshade, light on the moon sugar, but it feels like home. Thank you. This'll be our little secret, right? Ooh, now, I'd better finish up in the kitchen before the hallucinations really kick in. Bye.
Oh, hello there. I'm a Breton from High Rock. I've studied history at the Imperial City. Some days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Brawl. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the... I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do. You should a way out of here? Are you kidding? Why would I want to get out of here? Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something... There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of dwarven armor. I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be... The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as... I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature. The only thing I haven't tried is violence. And you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to... Thank you! If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. I just need to have a quick look at it, that's all. That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to know half as much as Brawl one day.
Oh, look, I have my story. It's about a quiet man who preferred to keep to himself.
Yes, I do. Death.
What? Oh, so you went through my belongings, did you? Well, what of it? What do you want? Oh, you grubby skeever. Fine, here are your coins. Just keep your mouth shut, would you? I thought we were done talking. You do that.
Working hard? My story? Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at... I was doing pretty well for myself. I had a wife and son. Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day that I can get out of here and back to me. I wish. Seems like dwarves designed this place to keep folk in. But the only thing that keeps me sane is thinking there has to be a way out. Well, I'd be lying if I said they're happy. But I'd also be lying if I said I cared. They're decent, but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms. Or, seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me, of course, down here with the dwarves law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one, if I were you. Alright, well I'll see you around. Working hard?
Help! There's a looter coming into the city. I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him. Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
Oh God, we're all going to die.
Что это было?
Left me with no choice.
What do you want? Get out of my face. My problem is that I'm the only one around here who's I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out, like the last lot. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? If I did, I wouldn't be standing. What about it? It's not for sale. Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you're not going to happen, maggot. Because you know, and I know that nope. This is the only one like... Uh-huh.
Is it over? Is it safe? Is it over? Is it safe? Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, Oh, there's not much to tell. My husband Tabik runs the clothing store in town. You should stop by. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just... I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors day in, day out. Well, that and we... Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just... And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we... The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse. Of course. Oh. No offense, but I'd rather... But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery. What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Not after the dwarves' warning. You know, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and all that. I'd be a fool not to. If you're not convinced, you should go and talk to Brohl in his chambers. He knows... All right. If I did, Habik and I probably wouldn't be here. But Ulrin's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but... Nice to talk to you. See you soon.